Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1983 Detroit Tigers season replay. Today's matchup is between the Detroit Tigers and the Cleveland Indians at Cleveland Stadium. On the mound for the Tigers today is Dave Rozema, whose record is 8-4 with a 3.49 ERA. And pitching for the Indians today is Len Barker, whose record is 4-11 with a 5.72 ERA. So, yeah, we've lost 3 games in a row where we've given up a minimum of 10 runs. We learned that after Jack Morris's last 2 shutouts, he's given up 11 runs in the subsequent game. I would love to know. I did try to look it up. I couldn't find anything anywhere to give me a definite piece of information. But, has a pitcher ever given up 11 runs in 2 starts in one season? I don't know. I guess I want to check Jack real quick here, his log. Because how did he do after his first shutout? There it is, right there, 9 innings. He only gave up 2 runs in his subsequent start versus Baltimore. Then he had that shutout versus Toronto, and then Baltimore clubbed him like a baby seal for 11 runs, and then the shutout versus the Yankees, and then the Indians busted him up pretty good in 2 innings. So I have no idea what the hell is going on. I'm trying to be rational about it. Mathematically, I think the game is somehow designed to always come back to the median, right? And so I think maybe a shutout, playing in this mode, in mogul level, in play-by-play mode, maybe this is the results that happen, which really sucks. It's great to get the shutout, but it's so defeatist to give up 11 runs in the subsequent start. So I don't know. I don't know if it's different. I don't know if I were to just simulate a game, if it would have been the same result. I'm guessing probably not. So having said that, we do get Dan Petrie back in 4 days. He's in AAA rehabbing right now. I imagine he will take over Dave Rozema's spot as the number 2 starter. We'll probably trade Steve Mura, move everybody down. So next time through the lineup, Dan Petrie will get the start. And hopefully that will be a catalyst to get us on the right track heading toward the end of the season and perhaps the playoffs. So, okay, let's go ahead and get started with today's game. It's game 3 of the 4-game series versus the Indians, in which they've absolutely dominated us. So frustrating. We have Dave Rozema on the mound, leading the team in ERA. The current Indians lineup is batting .182 against him. We are going to be down 2 relievers, Paul Gibson and Roy Thomas. So they are unavailable today. We have Dave Rucker back in there in the closer's role. Reshuffled the bullpen a little bit to make it work for today. And then we have our lineup versus the right-hander Len Barker. I'm dropping Henderson all the way down to the number 9 spot. He's not stealing bases the way that he should, and he's hitting terribly. If you take a look at how he's batting versus right-hander, he's batting .242. It's the worst in the lineup. What does he have to offer? He does walk enough. But I trust Trammell and Whitaker, and Rickey's in his walk year, so we're not going to trade him. We're going to need him for the stretch run, but he really offers us nothing at this point. So let's go ahead and do the lineup rundown for today's game. Batting leadoff, playing second base is Sweet Lou Whitaker. Batting second, playing shortstop is Alan Trammell. Batting third at first base is Eddie Murray. Batting cleanup and DHing is Mickey Hatcher. Batting fifth, playing third base is George Brett. Batting sixth in left field is Kirk Gibson. Batting seventh in right field is Glenn Wilson. Batting eighth and catching is Terry Kennedy. And batting ninth in center field is Rickey Henderson. Let's take a look at Len Barker. The right-hander is making his 20th start of the season, 4-11 this year. A career high 5.72 ERA. More walks than strikeouts. That's always bad. And he's pitched 116 and a third innings. That's coming off his first 200-inning season. Opponents are batting .310 against him. 2 complete games, no shutouts. His fastball tops out at 95 miles an hour. His ground ball percentage is 42.5. His hard curve, it's really hard. It's rated an 89. His fastball and changeup both below average. He is average overall. Rated an 80. And the 28-year-old righty goes to free agency at the end of the season. So we'll see if he re-signs with the Indians or if he goes for the big money somewhere else. There's the defense for the... Oh, we got Brookens in there. Hey, Brookens at third base, getting a start versus his old team. We'll talk more about him later. Okay, here is Sweet Lou leading off against Len Barker. And a ground ball to Brookens. And Tommy Boy throws him out. 1 down. Next up is Alan Trammell. Trammell, a grounder to second. 2 quick outs for Len Barker as Eddie Murray steps in and he walks. Murray has been walking a lot lately. I missed what his on-base percentage. Yeah, .388 versus righties. Pretty solid. Runner on first, 2 down. That will bring up Mickey Hatcher. And Hatcher hits a sharply hit ball to second. And Bonilla makes the play. So we leave a runner stranded. We go to the bottom of the first. Let's take a look at the Indians lineup rundown. They have a 186 batter leading off. It's the Dibber playing shortstop. Batting second is second baseman Juan Bonilla. Batting third in center field is Von Hayes. Batting cleanup in right field is Miguel Dilone. Batting fifth at first base is Karl Pagel. Batting sixth and DHing is Gary Gray. Batting seventh, playing third base, is Tommy Brookins. Batting eighth in left field is Jerry Turner. And batting ninth and catching is Chris Bando. All right, let's take a look at Dave Rozema making his 21st start. The one thing you can say about Dave Rozema is he does not miss starts. He's made every start since we started the sim. He's 8-4 with a 3.49 ERA. 57 strikeouts in 111 innings pitched. Opponents are batting .256 against him. He does have a complete game shutout this year. His fastball, it doesn't really exist. His ground ball percentage is 56%, and that's because he's got that sinker. It's all off-speed stuff, so a lot of light contact. Giving up a lot of home runs this year. He's given up 17 so far, after giving up a career-high 29 last year. Overall, he is rated an 83. The 26-year-old righty goes to free agency in 1985. Has he faced the Indians? I'm sure he has. Let's take a look here. Yeah, back on April 21st, he threw... Oh, no, that was against the Brew Crew. He got a win, going 8, giving up 1 run. It was unearned. And then on May 14th, he threw a no decision, 5 innings. And that's it. So, okay. Let's see what the Tigers' defense looks like. We've got Terry Kennedy behind the plate with his now rated 80 arm. And Gold Glovers at first, second, and center field. Okay, here is the Dibber. Jerry Dybzinski leading off today against Dave Rozema. And a base hit, of course, a 186 hitter. And should I say it? Should I say the game is over? If a 186 hitter leads off the game with a hit, after you only can manage a walk in the top of the inning. Yeah, the Dibber, he's on second now that Bonilla has grounded out. That will bring up Von Hayes. Batting 264 with 17 home runs. There's a ground ball to Trammell. I felt an error coming there, but instead it's just an easy play for him. Here's Miguel Dilone. Probably the most jacked up ratings of any player in this game. Like, should be inverse. It should be a 77 power and an 89 speed. Nonetheless, he's a cleanup hitter, and he pops it up. Brett camps under it. And there we go. Hey, we get unscathed through the first. We head to the top of the second with George Brett leading off. Brett 6 for 11 in his career versus Len Barker. And he walks. Second walk from Barker. That's why he has more walks than strikeouts. Gibby, he's 0 for 7 against Barker. I feel like we should hit and run, at least let him get the ball in play. But we're going to let Gibby take a cut. He's had a couple home runs lately, sort of breaking out of his slump. There we go, that's a slump buster. Into left center field, all the way to the wall for a double. Good job by Gibby, his 6th double. Look at how terrible our double numbers are. I think at the end of this month, for our month summary, I will take a look back at the year totals compared to what the teams were doing in real life in 1983 and see if my modifications have done any good. Maybe that's the problem with what's occurring with this game is maybe my modifications have kind of screwed it over. There's a ground ball, sharply hit to second. Brett scores. An RBI for Wilson. Gibby advances to third. Let's see if Terry Kennedy here can give us a sac fly. Kennedy batting 298. Almost hit for the cycle the other day. A fly ball to right. That should be plenty deep for Gibby to score. He does. And it's 2-0 Detroit. Our number 9 hitter, Rickey 2 for 18 versus Barker. Batting 250 with 10 home runs. A ground ball to second. And that will do it. So we get on the board. Score 2 as we head to the bottom of the second with Karl Pagel leading off. Pagel's been a thorn in our side this series as Rosie plunks him right in the hip with a 82-mile-an-hour sinker. I didn't know if he could throw that hard. That's kind of impressive. So Pagel's on first. Let's turn 2 here with Gary Gray. Gray batting 284, 7 home runs. He strikes out. A rare strikeout from Rosie, or any of our pitchers, not named Morris. And here's Tommy Brookens. Let's take a look at Brookens. I really screwed him over. This is my bad. He had a career year last year, his first year with the Indians. Look at that, 304. And then I went and changed Romberg to a third baseman, his actual position. And Romberg kicked Brookens to the bench. And now he just only plays when Romberg needs a break. So my apologies to the mustache, also known as Tom Brookens. And Pagel, a 72 speed, steals second base. I don't know if that's a missed hit and run. That's Pagel's second stolen base on the season. Let's go ahead and pull the outfield in. Brookens has some power. He had 22 home runs last year. But we'll try to prevent Pagel from scoring on a single. Oh, he strikes him out. There we go. Back-to-back Ks for Rosie. That will leave it up to Jerry Turner. He's been quiet this series, despite being a Tiger killer. And there it is, the base hit in the center. Pagel scores. It is 2-1. Credit Turner with an RBI. That's going to bring up the Bandolorian, Chris Bando, batting in the 9th spot today. Scorches it to left field. There's out number 3. So the Indians get a run back. We go to the top of the third with Sweet Lou leading off. Lou's average down to 271 now. Popping it up near second base. Looks like the shortstop Dibber makes the play. One down. Next up is Alan Trammell. And a bait. Oh, no, it's going to be snagged by Bonilla. Great range. That ball looked like it was already through. Trammell robbed of a base hit. Tigers only have one hit so far. That was the Gibby double. Everything else has been manufactured as Murray pops up. Okay, we're headed to the bottom of the third with Jerry Dybzinski leading off. He had a base hit to start off the ball game. Sharply hit ground ball past Brett. And Dybzinski, liking the leadoff role, is 2 for 2. 2 of the 3 hits for the Indians. I don't think Bonilla's going to bunt, although he is capable of it. He's a contact hitter. Ground ball to short. Must have been a hit and run as Dybzinski is safe at second. Where are all these double plays? Maybe Cleveland Stadium has a low rating for double plays? I don't know. But all these ground balls should be turning into double plays, I would think. So the tying runs at second. 1 down for Von Hayes. That looked like ball 4. Instead, it's a base hit to right. The game is tied. Good job by Von Hayes. That's a player I wouldn't mind having on our team. Runner on first. Will Hayes be going? Yep. Oh, it's ball 4. All right. So do we just take Rosemont out now? I mean, we know that it's all about to get messy here. Like, Pagel's a 3 true outcome guy. He struck out 4 times in his career versus Rosie, which has got to be like the most Rozema struck out anybody. I guess there's a possibility we could get a strikeout here. It could be a walk. It could be a 3-run home run. Oh, it's a balk. Awesome. That's really great. That is sweet. Well, now we got to pull the infield in. I wonder how many career balks Rozema had in real life. And there's a basic delay. So the game is now officially over as Pagel has a 2 RBI double. There's a walk, a balk, and a hit. So that is Pagel's. Why won't it come up? 19th double. Pagel has more doubles than anyone on our team. And we have Hall of Famers. So we'll just play this baby out. Take our 4th loss in a row. And just hope that there's some help on the way with Petrie coming back. I mean, we really don't have anything worthwhile to trade. We'll be glad to get rid of Steve Mura. He was a total mess for us as Brett gets a hit. Maybe a double? There we go. George Brett has been a breath of fresh air. It's his 3rd double as a Tiger. 17th overall. Batting .319 with it. Well, I'd say an OPS over 800, but I mean, George Brett should have an OPS near 1,000. That's just not how it goes. And Gibby's going to drive him in. We'll get one of those runs back. Oh, wait a minute. A 90% chance. Now, Von Hayes, he's a 5-tool player, but his arm is only a 79. I mean, we're going to lose anyway, so may as well send him. There we go. Brett scores. Give Gibby an RBI. It's 4-3. We'll send Gibby. Why not? With Glenn Wilson up. And Gibson steals second base. That's his 11th stolen base on the year. Wait a minute. Oh, 11 home runs. That's only his 8th. Yeah, he's 50% stolen base guy this year. After nearly getting 30 last year. That's quite a drop-off. All right. Here's Glenn Wilson, runner on second. Yeah, that's the first strikeout for Barker. And Terry Kennedy. Ground ball. Hey, base hit into center field. Not too deep. Will Gibson score? He does. And the game is tied. Terry Kennedy and George Brett. Those are at least 2 positive trades I've made this year. And Rickey. So we go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Do we even bother with sending Rozema out there another inning? I mean, what else are we going to do here? We're down 2 bullpen arms. We do have Brian Kelly available. And I think we got to give Rosie one more shot here with the bottom of the lineup up. Despite Turner already 1 for 1. There's another hit, right? No, it's going to be called by Gibson. All right, let's play some good D out there. 1 out. Chris Bando, Bandalorian. Popping it up into shallow left field where Trammell makes the catch. 2 down, and the Dibber. The Dibber is actually on fire. Like, you can see him lighting up right now. He walks. Dibby has been on base all 3 times. This is the last batter for Rosie. It's Juan Bonilla. And a base hit. So, yep. We're going to bring in, I guess we're going to, well, we have a lefty up. Let's bring in Capizzello here to face the left-hander Von Hayes. Cappy, take a quick look at his numbers there. Use your eyes. All right, and Von Hayes batting 150. This should be advantage Capizzello, but we'll find out. 3-1 count. All right. Let's just get this game over with. There we go. Only Capizzello would walk a lefty to strike out a righty. Only this game would allow that to happen. Okay, we go to the top of the 5th inning. Game is tied. Sweet Lou's up. I think Lou got all of that one. First pitch swinging here at the top of the 5th, and he goes deep. Home run number 14. Tied for second on the team with home runs. Whitaker had 19 last year. And I don't know. Where did Lou get all the power? So the Tigers take the lead. It's 5-4. Trammell popping it up. Play is made by Pagel. 1 down. Eddie Murray gets jammed inside. He pops it up, carrying to the outfield grass at second. 2 down. Here's Mickey Hatcher. Hatcher's been quiet today. He says he's 0 for 2. Like, I'm sure he's faced Barker many times. So I don't think that's actually working. There's a base hit. Just past Barker's feet there. Like, tried to hockey save it. Do we want to go for 2? No, there's no point going for 2 when you got George Brett up. Brett 7 for 12 now. See if we can get a rally going. Nope. Slammed it right into the dirt. And he's out number 3. We're going to the bottom of the 5th inning. We're going to let Cappy try to get through this inning here, and then we'll bring in Brian Kelly. Karl Pagel leading off. Oh, he strikes out. Nice job by Capizzello right under his wrists. Here's Gary Gray batting .233. Oh, man, that looked like he was going Oppo Taco. Fly ball deep to right. 2 down. Do we even mess with Tom Brookins? You have to feel like he's locked and loaded here at the plate. Let's try it. There's a ground ball to first. So that should do it. Okay, we're going to the top of the 6th inning. Time for me to have a little beverage. All right. Fantastic. Let's take a look at the in-game stats. Player of the game so far, tough call. I mean, Kennedy's got 2 RBI. Gibson's 2 for 2. Whitaker went deep. Let's see how Gibson does here. If he can add to his totals for today. Oh, he rips it! That's going to be a triple, I think. It is a triple. So Gibson's got, he's a home run short of the cycle. His 6th triple of the season. It's nice to see Gibson coming around. Is he a free agent or an arbitration this year? Yeah, he goes to arbitration this year. So he's going to cost us some moolah. Okay, we need that run. I guess, I don't know. We're going to let him swing away. Wilson is kind of like a strikeout artist in these situations. Oh, he walks this time. Now we've got a chance here. Well, shoot, they're setting him up for a double play. Wilson not very fast, and Kennedy, the catcher, could barely run. We're going to let Kennedy swing away. He's been hot today. He's 1 for 1 with a walk, 2 RBI. And a comebacker to Barker. Gibson has to hold. And they get the force out at second. So it's first and third with 1 out. Rickey Henderson, 2 for 20 against Barker. He pops it up. Wow, Henderson is total garbage for us right now. He's under 240 versus righties. And we're not going to get a run out of this. Oh, that might drop in. Oh, it's going to be caught by Turner out there in left field. A wasted opportunity with a leadoff triple from Gibson, and we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. I guess we're going to let Cappy throw to Turner, who's a 169 hitter, and then we'll bring in Kelly to face Bando. Here we go. Ground ball to short. Trammell up. 1 up. So a solid job by Capizzello. And that means Brian Kelly is next man up. Brian Kelly's been, I think he's been perfect since we've called him up, recalled him. Let's take a look at his log. Yeah, because he was sent down on June 30th, brought up on the 17th. 5, 6, 7 and a third scoreless innings, giving up 2 hits and 9 strikeouts in those 7 innings. So he's been good. Let's see how he does here versus Chris Bando. Switch hitter. He's going to bat left-handed here against the righty Kelly. A fly ball into right center field. 1 out, and Jerry Dybzinski having a career day, 2 for 2 with a walk. No, another hit. Bet this guy leadoff. I guess you have Romberg, right? Romberg is, he's a tough out as well. It's like anybody batting leadoff. Now, you know Dybzinski's got to be going here. We're going to pull the outfield in. I don't think it's going to make a difference, but we'll see if the Dybzinski's going to be going. I think he's going. Oh, he's not going. Bonilla pops it up, and Whitaker makes the play. So we're going to the 7th inning. Len Barker had 102 pitches. So he's coming up to his to the part where he gets tired. I think it's probably like 115 to 120. We should be working him hard here. 6-pitch at bat for Trammell. Here's Eddie Murray. He takes a lot of pitches. 3-pitch at bat, ground ball to third. And Hatcher. There we go. Comebacker to Barker. So Barker's at least tired. We're going to the bottom of the 7th inning. We've got 2 lefties coming up, and Von Hayes hits righties pretty darn good. So I guess, well, we don't really have an option, do we? We have Rucker, but I think we need to save him for the 9th if we even get that far. So why not keep Brian Kelly in there? He seems to be pitching well. Von Hayes leads off the bottom of the 7th, 2-1 count, and he goes deep. Game is tied. It doesn't actually bother me. That part makes sense. You know, I was kind of stuck with my bullpen. You know, I had to leave a AAA pitcher in the ball game under the circumstances. You give up a home run. I can live with that. That feels like baseball to me. But a balk a game does not. Oh no! Miguel Dilone says, "Cram it up your corn cob." Yeah, that's not good. Well, now it's over. Now it doesn't matter. But at least it was fun for a minute there. Yeah, Miguel Dilone, of what, like 5 career home runs in this game. In real life, he had 5 career home runs or something like that, or 3. That's what kind of makes it fun, though. Some of those kind of small, changes to the ratings, which, maybe gives them a different career path. So we go to the 8th inning. Let's keep the game moving here. We got George Brett up. Oh, they're going to bring in Tom Waddell. He did not do so well in one of the games. Let's check his log. Yeah, he took a loss. Oh, no. No, it was his last appearance was the first game of the series. He gave up 4 runs and 2 home runs in 2/3. So he's looking to make an impression, but he walks Brett. We've got Gibby up now. Gibby, he just needs a home run, right? Yeah, he needs a home run. He's got the cycle today. Home run for the cycle is what I mean to say. So that would be good. We get the lead back right here. 3-1 count. Gibby slices it to left. It will be caught. Now we're going to hit and run with Glenn Wilson. Stay out of the double play. And a base hit to left. There we go. Good job by Wilson. I don't think Brett's going to go to third on the single to left. Terry Kennedy at the plate. We're going to pinch run Wilson with big hit Bass. Because he is the go-ahead run at first. Perhaps staying out of the double play and perhaps scoring on an extra base hit. It's Terry Kennedy. We shall see. 1 for 2 today. 2 ribbies. 2-1 count. And a base hit down the right field line. Come on, Bass. Oh, you son of a bitch. You should have scored from first. The game would never let that happen. Just for a second, I thought I made the right play. That is Terry Kennedy's 4th double of the season. Oh, it's Rickey. And I can't pinch hit for Rickey because we don't have anybody else to play the outfield. I don't know. Rickey is 1 for 1 against Waddell, so we'll just let him. I mean, whatever's going to happen is going to happen. Yeah, it pops it up. All right, 2nd and 3rd. Sweet Lou's up. Lou is due. He had a home run earlier. We need a clutch hit here from him. And a line drive to first. All right. Well, we've already blown it once. We're going to bring in Dave Rucker here in the 8th inning. He's got a lefty, a switch hitter, and then the dibber, so we'll see. Now, Rucker does get righties out a lot better than lefties. Correct? Oh, equally. So that's good news. All right, Dave Rucker facing Jerry Turner. All tied at 6, bottom of the 8th inning. Ground ball sharply hit to Whitaker. There's 1 out. Chris Bando up next. Batting .224 versus lefties, and Rucker strikes him out. Okay, we're pulling the outfield in against Dybzinski. This guy, 3 for 3 with a walk today. Let's see if Rucker can get him. No, come on. Hey, there we go. I thought we pulled the outfield in, and I thought he hit it over Gibby's head out there. Instead, we go to the top of the 9th inning. I mean, the Indians have last at bat, so you know how this is going to go down, but at least it's been entertaining. As Trammell steps in, he pops it up into foul territory. Trammell 0 for 5 today. I feel like we should pinch hit the Brookens monster, but Murray is batting .308 versus right-handers. He's just having a bad day. Let's see if he can change his fortune. Nope. He taps it right back to Waddell. And then Hatcher. All right. Well, we go to the bottom of the ninth inning, folks. We're going to bring in Dave Smith. His butthole's already puckered. He does not do well in these situations. Juan Bonilla, Von Hayes, and Miguel Dilone here in the ninth. Juan Bonilla pops it up. He's been kind of quiet today. He's going to go 1 for 5 now. Here's a tough out. It's Von Hayes. He's batting .333. It was his home run that tied the ball game. Oh, wow. Smith is firing BBs out there. That's going to leave it up to Miguel Dilone. Are we going to have some free baseball? Yep. Jeff Calhoun is the new pitcher. This guy is pretty good quality. He's only 25 years old, making his 25th appearance this year. He's got a 1.67 ERA. 1 save, 1 TB, and his curveball's his best pitch. He's not happy here, though. George Brett will lead off. He's 1 for 2, 2 walks today. We're only batting .235 versus lefties, but we can't pitch it for him. This is why we got him. He fouls it off. It should be caught. It is. Brookens makes the play. 1 down. And then we got Gibby, who somehow has managed to get his average over 200 versus lefties. That's something. Another shot at well, it's a ground ball to short. Oh, he's safe on an error. He was still looking to get a cycle, but so Gibby, 3 for 5. Now with that safe on an error. And he's got a stolen base today, don't forget. So here is Kevin Bass. He's batting right-handed, but he's batting only .156 versus lefties. Let's hit and run. See how this goes. First pitch swinging, ground ball to third. That will get Gibby over for Terry Kennedy, who we will pinch hit for. We'll bring in Lance Parrish. No pants Lance. He does hit lefties pretty well, batting .305 versus lefties. A 2-1 count, and he pops it up. The longer this goes, the better off it is for the Indians. We have no lefties remaining in the bullpen. All we have is Roger Weaver, which is like having a batting practice coach up there throwing the ball. So Dave Smith it is for one more inning at least. And he's going to face Karl Pagel, 3 true outcome guy. He's 1 for 3 today with 2 RBIs. Oh, he jams him. Popping it up to Lou. By the way, with Parrish behind the plate, he's got an 84 arm. So if somebody gets on, we have a better defensive arm back there. We're going to find out now as Gary Gray gets a base hit. He's got a 78 speed. I wouldn't think he would be likely to steal, but he might. We're going to pull third base in case Brookens lays down a bunt. He is capable of putting a sac bunt down. Oh, sharply hit right at Brett. How do they not go to second? The hit and run must have been on. I don't know. But that's the game-winning run right there. I think we're going to intentionally walk Turner. That would get us a force. And we'll face Bando, who's 0 for 4 today. And a 245 hitter versus righties. Of course, we're going to pull the outfield in. Gray should score on a hit no matter what. It's with 2 outs. But all right, this should be the ball game. And he walks him anyway. And the dibber. Striking him out. We're going to the 11th. Rickey Henderson. 0 for 4 today. And he scorches it to center. Is it over his head? It's off the wall for a double. Oh my gosh. That was a screamer that Von Hayes tried to throw his glove up to catch. Went right over his head all the way to the wall. The 10th double for Henderson this year. Rickey comes through with a leadoff double. Now it's still lefty on lefty here. We just need Whitaker to try to pull it, which is not an easy thing to do. Ground ball up the middle. That should get Henderson to third. It does. They're going to pull the infield in. That is absolutely the right thing to do. Henderson, again, his speed has dropped 2 notches. All we need is a sac fly from Trammell, something he is good at. He's 0 for 5 today. Got to get it over the infielders' heads. And that'll get it done. Tigers will take the lead here on the sac fly from Trammell. That was nearly out of the park. 399 feet. Caught on the warning track. 7-6 Detroit. And Weaver is going to be coming in to get the save. No faith in Weaver at all. He has he leads the team with 17 saves, but he lost the job. 3-4, a 5.11 ERA, more walks than strikeouts. Opponents are betting almost 270 against him, and he's got a 6.30 ERA in his last 20 games. So he goes to arbitration at the end of the year. He's on the block, but nobody wants him. We're coming to the trade deadline. There's been absolutely no trades. Defensively, we're set. Here's Juan Bonilla leading off against Roger Weaver. Bonilla fly ball to center field. 1 for 6 on the day now. Here's Von Hayes. This is the tough out. 2 for 4. Big home run earlier, batting .332 versus righties. A ground ball to Brett. It isn't very often we get 2 outs in a row. Let's see if we can get Miguel Dilone out here. First pitch swinging. Ground ball to second. Whitaker makes the play. Tigers win 7-6. Handshakes, punch, slaps, sloppy sticks. Yep. So stupid. Let's take a look at the standings. Yeah, 3-way tie. This is how it's going to be for the next 2 months. Game 100 is tomorrow, by the way. Let's take a look at headline news. Yankees win 7-2 over Boston. Oh, they're playing each other right now. That explains why everyone's jumping back and forth. Number 9 hitter Don Baylor. Yeah, they just talked about what they didn't do. Richard Dodson hurls a 5-0 shutout. That's the staff ace there. Buddy Bell 2 for 4. Ron Kittle, did he hit a home run? 3 for 4. 2 homers in the last 20 at bats. Okay. Oh, there's more. Mariners walk all over Twins pitching. Don't count out the Mariners. They might be the best team in the American League, to be honest. They definitely have the pitching, and Dave Henderson is in fuego. Dave Stapleton, that was a good free agent signing, or was that a trade? I can't remember anymore. And there's more. And the Tigers win. Lou went 1 for 6 with the home run. Who was our player of the game? I think it's got to be Gibby, right? 3 hits, a double, a triple, a stolen base. A couple of ribbies in there. Let's take a look at transactions. Vance Law is going to miss a couple games for the Pirates. And Kevin Gross, he just beat us. He's going to miss the rest, what might be the rest of the season. So the Twins lose their 4th starting pitcher this year. That is rough. And they're still hovering around 500. Let's pull up the box score and get out of here. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and or subscribe. Come back tomorrow with Game 4 of the 4-game series. Player of the game will be Gibby. Well-deserved. He only had 1 RBI. Terry Kennedy had 3 RBI in that game. No game-winning RBI? You can't get a game-winning RBI off a sac fly? Is that a rule? I don't know. Look at that. We had 6 extra base hits. That's kind of impressive. Dave Smith. The bullpen pitched well. Brian Kelly had the back-to-back jacks, which he was due. We probably, if we had another left-hander, that would not have happened. But Dave Smith gets the win, and Roger Weaver gets his 18th save. He wants that save spot back. All right, we're going to come back tomorrow. Until then, everyone, have a great night.